Hey everybody, Bryn from Colonial. I'm here today doing a little indoor work. I got a really windy day out here, and so I'm using our warehouse to cut some plastic. So you can see by this big sheet of plastic I've got on the floor here, what I'm trying to do here is use a little low technology, again, one of my favorite things, and use some white covering to reflect some heat. So this is going to go into Bertha, our production greenhouse that we've got. A lot of you have been up there. So you know that we've got these raised beds, and we've got lettuce and greens growing in there, and they grow really well, especially in the early season. January, February, March, when I've got a little bit of heat in there, I'm able to grow greens when you can't grow them outside. Well, my challenge now is, as it heats up, a greenhouse acts like a greenhouse, and it heats up really fast, especially on these sunny days that we've had this spring. So what I need to do is I need to drop that temperature and keep it a little cooler. So I'm going to do some of the things like you'll see with normal greenhouses or other greenhouses, use a little bit of shade cloth, which provides a little bit of shade, which is good for my greens. It keeps them a little bit cooler, but it still heats up too much. So what I'm going to do this year is I'm going to put this white plastic over top of the beds to try to keep them a little bit cooler. Now what this is an old silage tarp. So think about what someone would use to, a farmer would use to put silage together for their cattle over the winter. Well, they package it in these long white tubes called silage tarps, and they use them once and then they dispose of them. So we got a few of these, and what we're going to do is use them for that. So you can see they're white on one side and black on the other side. It's a really heavy gauge of plastic, so it's going to be real durable for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it black side down, white side up over the top of my beds with the hope to reflect a lot of that sunlight out of there so it doesn't absorb into that black soil that I've got in there. So I'm hoping this will work. I'll show you what the final product looks like a little bit later. I've got to do a little bit of work, but we'll plant right into this. We'll put some holes in it and plant our lettuce and other greens crops right into this silage tarp. So look for the second part of this series. We'll show you what it looks like actually in the greenhouse. Bryn from Colonial, have a great day, guys.